Hey guys, welcome back to the channel that teaches you how to make PROCREATE brushes. Let's dip our toes back into the world of textures with this awesome tool, the Pressure Halftone brush. It's a halftone brush that you can use to add texture and variety to your artwork. It's pressure sensitive, which means the dots get bigger the harder you press down with your pencil. I'll teach you how to create this with the built-in PROCREATE textures, as well as create a texture from scratch. Then I'll teach you how to achieve a denser or lighter halftone effect depending on the settings. So, let's get started and make this brush. Let's start with an open canvas. Choose the brush library and tap on the plus sign to make a new brush. In stroke path, set stroke property spacing to 5%. In shape, tap on edit beside shape source, tap import, and choose source library from the options. From the shape source library, select soft. Tap done twice to save selection. In the grain sidebar, tap edit beside grain source, tap import, and choose source library. Scroll down through the selections and choose DOF dots light. Tap on the image with 2 fingers to invert it. Tap done to save selection. Here in the grain behavior options is where we tweak the appearance of the dots. Scale is where we choose the size of the halftone, so for now let's keep that at 25%. Down here, set contrast all the way to max. In wet mix, set all values to none or 0. In Apple Pencil, set pressure opacity to none and set pressure bleed to max. Finally, in properties, set brush maximum behavior size to max. And that's your basic halftone brush with pressure sensitivity that you can use right away. But if you want a more advanced halftone effect where you can control the density of the dots, we'll have to create our own texture. Here's how to do that. First, let's create a square canvas with background color set to pure black. Then, using our monoline brush and drawing with pure white, let's draw a perfect circle like this. Fill the circle in and resize it to something that is less than 1/3 the size of your canvas. Center it. Having snapping and uniform highlighted helps with this. Tap on the Adjustments tool, select Gaussian Blur, and slide right until you reach 50%. Now let's duplicate this layer 5 times, leaving this first one as a backup in case something goes wrong. With the top layer highlighted, tap on the Move tool and move the circle to the top left corner like this until only 1/4 of the image is left. Now do the same for the next 3 layers, but placing them on the other 3 corners. Now, pinch all 5 layers together to merge them. Go back to the Adjustments button, choose Gaussian Blur, and slide right until you see the edges of each circle slightly meet, usually around 40%. And now we have our new halftone texture, which we'll need to copy by swiping down with 3 fingers and choosing Copy All. Now let's select the previous brush we created and duplicate that. Go to the grain sidebar, tap Edit, tap Import, and choose Paste. Tap with 2 fingers to revert back to its original state. Tap Done to save selection. Now let's tweak some of these grain behavior settings for the effect to show up. First, let's change the scale to 10% for now, and you can change this later to your preference. Then here under Brightness, let's bump that up to 40% and see what that looks like. You can see that when pressing lightly, the dots are smaller, while pressing harder makes them larger. You can also see the edge of the brush does not cut off the halftone effect, but rather tapers them out in a realistic screen print way. Now, if the tapered halftone effect doesn't come out the way it's supposed to, like this one here, chances are the grain pattern is too bright, so lower the opacity to around 60% and recopy and repaste it in the grain options. Now, if you want the dots to have a denser, more clustered look, go back into the brush settings, and while still in the grain sidebar, raise the brightness gradually until you reach the halftone effect you like. And just like that, you've got a unique and amazing halftone brush to give your artwork a bit of a pop art feel. Use it for illustrations, shading, or just straight up dot-based art. Have fun creating with this one, thanks for supporting the channel, and I'll see you on the next brush. Bye!